if he's not a magician. The next thing I knew, I was in the airport on a plane under an assumed name. I don't know how that happened. Am I lying, brother?
No, sir, not at all. Salim is the magician. That's right.
And guess what? They were looking for me, and I walked right past them.
Now, that's the truth.
Did I walk past them, brother?
Right by, I'm shaking, and he walked right by them, and they never saw him.
Let me tell you something. Boy, you don't know what it is to have a God that got power over everything. Why should you be afraid? The Lord is my light, and he is my salvation. Of whom then shall I be afraid? Now, listen, here it goes. Now I'm back. I sneak in. I come to my house in the back of a car, slip in. No, I come to the palace in the back of a car, but I knocked on the door at my house, and my family was thinking they're going to meet somebody, but they didn't think it was me. And I walked in. I said, shh, don't tell nobody I'm back. And I hid myself in my house. They looking for me. And I showed up when I wanted to show up and spoke. Now, this is 1985, 86. Now it's 87. Now, I've listened to my teacher, Elijah Muhammad, for 20 years. I know his voice. I wasn't talking to myself. If Elijah Muhammad was dead, how could he tell me of the affairs of a living president less than 2 weeks after Reagan met with the Joint Chiefs of Staff? I know about his meeting. Now you tell me. I'm not in no circle where I can get up in their secret meetings, but you can't keep your secret meetings away from God. He listens, and he revealed what he revealed to me. Now I'm going to take you through it. I was on a plane. I picked up a New York Times magazine. I looked at it. It says, Reagan planned a war against Libya. Ooh, I opened the paper, and down in the writing, listen to the words, in early September 1985, President Ronald Reagan met with his Joint Chiefs of Staff to plan a war against Libya. The exact words that I heard, now it's in the New York Times, it's in the Washington Post, it's in the Atlanta Constitution. Now it's verified. But I didn't fully understand it deep enough. Now I gotta go and make the press conference, but now George Herbert Walker Bush is the president. Oh boy. And I snuck into Washington. I had a big meeting at the Armory as a cover, and the next day at the J.W. Marriott Hotel, I called a press conference, and gave them my experience. Listen to what I told them. I thou understood that they not just fighting a tiny Muslim nation in North Africa, but that plan had two sides to it, and it dealt with the tiny Muslim nation in America, the Nation of Islam. Now, you heard recently that the government has been spying on us, but they've been doing this for a long time. You know, we don't have anything to hide, so we don't care nothing about you spying. Come on in. But what I'm going to say to you today, I'm saying it open. Now, after I leave you today, you can do what you want. But boy, when you try it, your end is in sight. I told them in that press conference, it was October 24th, 1981, 1989. I told them, I said, before you can make mockery of me, you'll see these wheels over the major cities. I didn't even get out of Washington. The wheels came right over the government, right over the White House. Are you listening? And it was on the news for 3 days. Bush was trying to get reelected. And in a press briefing with Tom Brokaw, Brokaw asked Bush, could you tell us about your vision for the future of America? He said, I don't want to talk about no visions. Am I lying? See, let me tell you something about the enemy. He's so smart in his own mind to think that a little black boy know his thinking and his planning. That blew his mind, because it was all about a vision-like experience. So when Brokaw asked him, give me your vision, he said, I don't even talk about a vision, because his mind was completely messed up. Now, Brother Don, where's Don Muhammad? Step out here, brother. This is Brother Don, our minister in Boston, Massachusetts. He called me one day and he said, Brother Minister, the gangs in Boston have gone on the warpath and they've shot up $250,000 worth of property. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
And he said to me, he said the gang leaders told him, if Farrakhan tells us to put the guns down, we'll do it. So I said, well, brother, let me think about this, because I didn't tell him to pick the guns up. So why should I be the one to tell him to put the guns down? I said, but let me think on this. In the meantime, Sister Sherry from Mexico calls and said, congratulations on your anniversary. I said, anniversary? Yes! Me and Khadijah had just been married, I think 36 years. She said, yes, congratulations for that. But what I was talking about on the anniversary of your experience on the wheel. When she said that, what he said to me made me see that an attack was coming on black youth. Now, you remember the movie Menace to Society? Colors, all these